You don't know smash, just know the name of the game is to separate those climbers.
Separate the climbers and not get grabbed. If you get grabbed by nice climbers, it can lead into a KO. Not instantly, but it leads into a KO.
A virtually guaranteed
trust
KO.
husband, it leads into a KO.
Yeah, there's a little bit, enough time. And so now the person controlling the ice climbers has full control over the one in the darker parka. Parka? Or like a, what do you call it? I think it's like a, anyway. And then a little bit of control over the other one. You can influence
the better
movements,
ice
but not
climbers
always.
have more control over the lighter color
Yeah, there's a lot of theory there. So, but to that point, you can't always tell her to shield. You know, sometimes you will shield, she will not shield.
She gets hit.
And that's a problem with the missiles. There'll be missiles coming, you'll shield them, she'll get hit, you're split up, and it all goes south from there.
Guys,
it just happened.
It just happened. Like I talked about, we saw Nintendo got a grab and finished off Duck with using wobbling.
Yeah, that was a wobble right there. That just tap, 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 tap. Bop, 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 bop. And no, it's not a terribly difficult maneuver once you're in, but imagine, so if your opponent thinks that your best bet is to grab, how hard it must be to get a grab off.
Because they know what you're going to go for.
Yeah, exactly. So there's plenty that goes into it. It's just once you're sunk, you're sunk.
Yeah, right? Once you get grabbed, you're done skiing.
Okay, now this is what we call SOPO. Solo Popo. So we'll see.
All by himself.
Yeah. So this guy's all by himself, and you know, as a character by himself, he's not so great. His strength is when he has his Nana
How
with
many
him.
tiers does he drop down?
Yeah, a lot for sure.
When there's only one ice climber out. And this is your opportunity. This is that you do not want to lose a stock while Sopo is out. That is your time to strike back, and you got to take advantage. And
yeah, you mean from Samus' point of view, right?
Yes,
yeah, for sure. Like you have to destroy the Sopo. If you don't, you're probably in bad shape.
Yes. Ooh.
So, okay, Nintendude not going to be able to save his Nana, so that Charge Blast just takes her out. What was she, at 0 or just over 0? She couldn't have been much more than 0.
She wasn't that high because this Popo was only at 40.
Yeah, and that charge shot, boom, just like that, takes her out. Now we've got a very much uneven one-on-one matchup.
Yeah, and Duck's playing smart. He's using a lot of projectiles. It's hard to have priority as an ice climber in this matchup just because of all the range that Samus has in her legs.
That's a little baby charge shot.
Little baby charge shot.
Ooh. Nintendo throwing out that smash now. Duck takes that percentage, but really not in a dangerous position.
No, not
101 options. And
not whatsoever. Not a very great edge guard. I was hoping for an up tilt.
Yeah, me too. I was surprised that didn't come out.
Should be right here. No.
Okay, F smash will do it.
Up tilt.
Sure. If you time it right, I mean, it's sitting there waiting for the climber as it falls down. Okay, already separated. And again, imagine if each of the climbers have individual percent, which means if they're at different percents, they fly different distances.
Exactly.
And they split up better. So if you can hit just one of them, that's to your advantage.
Absolutely.
And so right now there's 2 climbers, but Popo is a lot higher percent than Nana.
Yes, I mean, at this point, it looks like Nana's slightly higher. And Nintendo going out there and saving her because he knows he needs her.
Right, so
I mean,
Nana
take a look.
opting not to ledge guard there.
From that one wobble, Duck has been down this whole match, and he's finally brought it back. He's been fighting really hard.
Sure, now we're tied. He also hasn't been grabbed since.
Yes, not with 2 ice climbers out. Yeah.
Okay, poor aerial there, but
the threat of being grabbed,
it disappears once
it's gone.
Goes.
Like, Samus doesn't mind getting grabbed when there's only 1 ice climber out.
All right, allowing the climber to get back on the stage and now going to take a little bit of damage for it.
Yeah. I feel as though it shouldn't be this difficult to edge guard 1 climber. And Duck is...
Whoops! That's not good.
That's exactly what I was saying. Duck is letting Nintendo come back, and I don't think Duck's going to lose this match through wobbling. I think he may lose it through lack of edge guard.
Yeah, I would absolutely have to agree with you there, husband. I think that's what we see.
I like space. I like how Samus can space like that, just on shields, and just keep putting pressure on from such a distance.
Sure. Yeah, Duck a master at that stuff.
Usually when you put on pressure, you're up in someone's face. But so it's so interesting seeing Samus do it from a distance.
Yeah, you bet. Okay, right now this Sopo at 165.
Yeah,
just keeps living. Nintendude's okay. Chooses to roll in and we'll get KO'd at 183. 2 climbers, but even sucks.
Yeah, and I think Duck is at a disadvantage right here. Stock and percents are pretty even, but there's still 2 climbers out. He's got to get rid of one of them.
Well, but Samus has a charge blast.
She does. You're right.
You know what I mean?
That's
so
her partner.
They each kind of have an item,
Yeah.
as I see it. Yeah, for sure. All right, that.
Oh, and this could be it.
Okay.
With the wiggle out.
Yeah, quick mash out from Duck. Great work there. The mash out is so
That
important.
is so
you gotta be
important to get
ready.
out of the grab.
You got to
This-
know how to do it,
That's
but
it.
and at this point, yeah.
So this theoretically could be dropped. Nintendo could mess this up and could drop this. So
Keep your hands on your controller.
Keep your hands on your controller.
Yeah.
It's happened before. We've seen it in tournament. It's very rare. Look how they
Oh, that's so
high-five.
cute.
Yeah, nice job, partner.
You know, it's not even really a high five. It's more just like a palm meld.
It's a palm, and they're still holding it.
Right, like you high five your bro, but like when it's your nana,
When
you
it's
just
your
like
nana?
ah. You just hold hands for a little bit.
All
Pretty
right.
pro actually.
Wife, that was the first match.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, a grab pretty early on. Now, duck too low to wobble
Yeah.
to get wobble, but still, we don't want to see him getting grabbed. It's still worrying
no.
whether the wobble was there
Stop
or not.
getting grabbed. You
Yeah.
shouldn't be getting grabbed at all in this matchup.
Let's never get grabbed again.
And so those down smashes, they are risky. They do have some lag frames after them. Great edge hog.
Yeah, smart from Duck to just get down there and then use the get back attack to know that the hit frames would be in front of Samus, so he would only, if anything, push, not off,
Yeah, and I feel like this is why
and keep Popo away.
Duck brought him here. A much bigger stage, can use a lot more projectiles. It's going to force the ice climbers in on him. And when that happens, when Popo has to go in, he's going to take damage
Sure.
with the baby charge blast.
So good. I'd also argue that, let's say you hit Nan off to the left side, it's harder for Popo to get over there to
get
save
over
her.
there.
There's
It's
so
a much
ground to
larger
cover.
stage.
Yeah.
Great point. That's
Power
what,
shielded missile. That's what's up.
What's up right there. I like that. Nintendude's got to do a little bit more of that to stop these projectiles from being sent.
Okay, Duck opting for a safe option and just the neutral air. I liked it. And then properly shot missiles will convert that stock.
Man, this makes me want to play Melee.
So what Duck did there, he went to the right platform and then came down right away. I wanted him to go to the top right platform and stay there. You know? He was barely, Nintendo was barely out of invincibility.
When you're on those platforms, it's
engaging
so
again.
much harder for you to get grabbed. So it's a perfect place for you to go. We talk about how you can't, there's no such thing as an air grab in this game. So the ice climbers would have to get well established on the platform before they could even go for a grab.
That ice block blocked the missile from killing Nana right there, which is great.
Another edge hog.
Yeah,
to the Nana.
super low, super quick for that to happen.
Yeah.
That's got to feel.
And this is where you need to take the
Nintendude.
lead. If you're going to beat ice climbers, you have to take the lead in this situation.
Yeah. You want to go into next stock as quickly as possible,
yes.
essentially. Not in terms of time, but in terms of percent, of course. But
Yeah, absolutely. And Nintendude's actually tacking on some percent.
oh, sure.
with
Nintendo's got a
up
great
airs.
Sopo.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
He does.
He knows what he's doing. He's shielding the missiles properly. Comes down with the squall hammer there as he's spinning around, which is one of those things that it's easy to catch if you're Mango, but really is
Mango makes a lot of things look easy.
yeah, exactly. Like he never misses those, but it's
Okay,
it
so
looks easy, but it's not.
exactly. The Popo, the ice climbers, can change the trajectory. They can change when they're falling, and also it's putting out hit frames at the same time.
Yeah.
So there's several things that are happening that make it difficult.
You bet. Okay, and now
Duck
129
took a lot of percent that
yeah.
versus that Sopo.
to be sure. Wow, are you surprised that KO'd so early?
Yeah, off the top even.
Dude, KO'd real
And I
early.
mean, and this is why Duck came here, so he wouldn't get KO'd early. And that just happened.
Yeah, it really did. They got some really powerful smash attacks when they're together.
Well, especially when both are hitting. Yeah, you put on so much damage.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah. And Sakurai did a good job.
Yeah. This projectile battle is surprisingly not thrilling.
Surprisingly, huh?
Okay, but we haven't seen a grab since that very first one, and then
Yeah.
the one that happened when I was talking, and the one
And
that's happening
this
while I was
one
explaining
right
the one that's happening
now.
while I was talking about the first one, and this one's in fact a wobble.
I think this is going to be the stop.
It is. It's a substantial lead. Wow, how quickly did that turn around?
I like how they're zooming in on Duck's face as this is happening.
It's just cold,
Slightly
man.
rude, but
Cold.
you know, we want to see some emotion.
Yeah, hey, you know, you can't sugarcoat. Can't
Yeah,
sugarcoat.
it's
Can't
true.
coddle these players. They're big boys.
It's true.
I mean, not all of them, but
Not all, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I think Nintendude's going to take a win here.
Yeah, he's totally going to take the win here.
Something's
going on with Duck. He's not feeling it.
I can just tell, you know, kind of how the Samus was moving.
You can tell up by some of the things that's happening. You can also tell by Duck's body language. He's not Duck right now.
Well, look at this is the rhythm of how you wobble.
Yeah, if you're curious, that's
Look
what it
how
is.
smooth that was. It was dop, 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 down, up. When you're watching other players, it looks really like rigorous, like that's what the sounds the controllers are making. But that was really nice, just dot, 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 down, up. Really, and I think a lot of ice climbers are musicians. Did you know that? A lot of ice climber players are musicians. They have that beat and they have that rhythm down.
Sure.
For the wobbles.
Sure. Musicians and geniuses too.
And
There's
geniuses.
2 theories. Yeah.
Fly's a genius from what I hear.
Oh, he's most definitely
It doesn't
a genius.
shoot at anything the exception of the rule for both of those things.
Cold, husband, cold.
Shoot at.
Okay, great. So back to Dreamland.
Which, I mean, I guess is a good pick for Doc.
Yeah.
You know, I'm no Samus versus Ice Climbers expert.
Yeah. No, the stage wasn't the problem.
No, it wasn't.
It was converting on Sopo and then not getting grabbed there.
Yeah, he did. He got grabbed twice. But you got wobbled twice in one match. There's a problem.
Those 2 stocks, you know.
Yeah, that's 2
tough.
stocks. Gone. And Ice Climbers don't have to try that hard.
Yeah, Mike going for those power shields. Actually not getting that. I think he's only got maybe 1 power
He's
shield.
only got 1.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's going for him, Mike's a good player, Nintendude.
Yeah.
He's going to start getting him.
He also hasn't been getting hit by missiles either. Did you see Nana beat the Samus to the ledge?
I saw they raced for it. Nana won that race.
And that cost him the stock.
He cost him a stock.
God, that's got to make you
Nana
angry.
looking like a sheik over here.
Yeah. Yeah, to be sure. All right, Popo cold-heartedly using Nana as bait. I don't know if you saw that. Just
Why
let her
not,
get hit.
right?
Yeah, I guess she's just an item if you think about it that way.
She is.
I wonder what Climbers players would say about their Popo. Like, I got to take care of her? No, she's just an item. She's expendable.
We should have interviews with several different Ice Climbers players. I'm sure they'd all have different answers.
Sure, yeah. What would you liken your Nana to?
I would care so much about her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There would be. I would be a terrible Ice Climber. Because
always go save
I would
her.
always try to save her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she means too much to me.
Yeah.
Too
How is she
emotionally
still
attached. I didn't know she was
I think she got hit by a missile way out there.
And she
Kept
probably
DIing them, but you know, she can't recover, so.
Jab down smash, I like it.
Yeah, okay,
On a
so
Samus
yeah.
at 113.
Whoa. Yeah, so meantime, well, we've been having too much fun over here. 4 stock to 3 stock.
I think Nintendude purposely took that
totally. It went out there.
That dropped Samus real low, putting her in a
Sure.
position to edge guard.
And now he's got the advantage right now. Looks like he's calling the shots, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Like it's his
As
game.
a Sopo!
Unbelievable.
As a Sopo!
Nice Sopo, Nintendude. He is focused
Walking
in
around the stage
with the sickest
his hammer.
pair of futuristic headphones I've ever seen. Are
So,
you serious?
does Mike usually wear headphones? I didn't think he did. I
he
mentioned
does.
that to D1 earlier.
I think he
Does
does.
he usually? Well, we also said he also has the sickest eye surgery recently.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? He says his vision's better than 2020.
He can definitely see better than Duck right now.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
I don't even know what to say to that. But
wow. Nintendo just lost his first stock, almost 3 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
And Duck with 2 stocks.
Most matches don't even last 3 minutes.
Yeah. So looking solidly in Nintendude's favor at this point.
Yeah.
Again with the using Nana as bait, gets the strong smash in there.
Oh, and I thought Popo was going to grab off of that down smash.
Ooh.
That
Nana's
could be the stock
eat.
for Nana.
He's got her. He's got her. But then he has to protect her. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
Exactly.
He saves her.
He protects her, and he takes damage himself. When
The missiles
honestly, the Sopo was handling the Samus just
Yeah.
fine. You don't need to risk yourself.
Yeah, I think he did, but I
Yeah,
agree that
you see what I'm saying.
it may not have been worth it, that's for sure, because
Yeah.
all those missiles that came, Duck knows how to do that. Just put that missile pressure on, and the problem is the Sopo can only shield the missiles so well. He shields a couple, and then his shield's depleted. He's out of luck.
I like the movement Nintendo's showing. I watch a lot of Nintendo's Ice Climbers, and I think he's moving slightly faster with more... I don't know. I think his movement looks a lot better. I can't articulate it that well right now.
It might be panache, this might be the word you're looking for.
Maybe that's probably the word husband was about to use.
Probably
Good
gonna
call,
say
wife.
panache.
But I think he's improving. I don't know what he's just moved out to the West Coast, so maybe he's been practicing more, training more. Maybe there's a new scene, so he's learning more new things.
West Coast sunshine.
Yeah, right? He's looking really good. And that Sopo got another kill.
He's off the chain right now, man. He's off the chain.
And winner does go into goes into top 8.
So we get to see winner a little bit more tomorrow.
Yeah.
And wow, what an impressive performance from Nintendude we're seeing.
I love Mewtwo King, so I don't know. I was gonna say, in my opinion, I would have loved to have seen beat Mewtwo King, but I do really enjoy Mewtwo King winning. So hard to say.
Well, that's what tomorrow's for. Maybe we'll see it again.
There shouldn't be so many players that I like. That's the problem.
Yeah. Didn't we used to
hate everyone?
Yeah, I guess that was before everyone. That's before they were also good.
Yeah, I guess.
Everybody's
we grew up a little
good
bit
now.
And stopped hating.
Yeah, that's true. But everyone is so good now that I
all
watch
enjoyable.
everyone and I'm like, oh my god, you're so talented. How do you make the game look so good?
Yeah. And once again, that Nana went, and Mike, who cares? You're playing so well as Popo.
Sure. Yeah. Rock it out. Crouch cancel down smash. That's going to do it.
3-0.
Yeah.
3-0. I think the
Solid.
Sopo took 3-4
I
stock.
think it was 3 out of the 4 stock in that match. Yeah.
My goodness.
Yep. Second match was about
that
wobbling.
was the exact thing we said that
Third match was
couldn't
the polar
happen.
opposite.
And that's why. You
Yeah.
get 3-0'd.
Yowza.
Yowza.
All right. Nintendude got to be feeling really good. Representing Splice.
Splice.
Yep. Looking good.
And from what Nintendo tells me, they take care of them.
Oh, they take good care of them.
They take care of their boys, and I like that. I like sponsors that reach out and take care of their players.
You bet. Speaking of the Splice Boys, we got another one coming up.
We do?
Yeah, we got Mac D coming up next. Yeah, we get to see Mac D fight Wizrobe.
Oh.
Yeah, so that should be...
Okay, so I like Peach, right?
Yes, you do.